A frugal breakfast before Isabel heads out to clean someone else's house. More than 2 million Mexicans, almost all of them women, start the day in the same way. In this small army of domestic workers, almost no one has health benefits, job security or a pension. For Isabel, at 59 years old, that weighs heavy.
The future is very uncertain. I live day to day. I don't know what will happen tomorrow.
And, more tangibly, the Supreme Court has just ruled that they now must be signed up to state social security. That means benefits like childcare, housing loans and healthcare. It's what the small but determined Domestic Workers Union and its founder Marcelina Bautista have been fighting years for. She explains why it's desperately needed.
Our quality of life goes downhill while our employers just get better. They get ill less, but when we get ill, we don't have any health benefits. They don't have to pay for child care or an old age home, but we lock up our children or our old people to go to work for them.
The Supreme Court decision is part of a slow cultural shift in a country where traditionally domestic workers are called muchachas, girls. Some are treated like part of the family, others suffer discrimination or abuse.
One employer would say to another, I'll lend you her, as if you're just an object.
The social security contributions will be paid for between the state, workers themselves and employers. It's sure to cause ripples in a society used to inexpensive help. This is a big issue in Mexico because almost every household from the lower middle class upwards hires a domestic worker. It's cheap enough that they can afford to. So a change in the system could mean a change in lifestyle for some of those people. The new social security measure faces resistance even from some domestic workers who fear employers will fire them or cut their salaries if they have to contribute too. Marcelina says that can't be allowed to stop the change.
That's the point. Everyone who has a bit of money wants someone to clean for them. But we want them to be responsible. If they don't have enough money to hire someone, they should clean for themselves, not pay people under the table.
For the union, it's just the beginning. They're pushing for paid overtime, holidays and formal contracts. Times are changing for the millions like Isabel. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.